Hello, I'm the little stinky monster under your bed, and today I'm gonna paint lots of paintings. So the first thing I do is prepare the canvases by using white paint and potato starch, which I mix together, and then I spread it all over the canvas to give it an interesting texture, which I think is a lot more pretty afterwards, like with the paint over it. Does anyone else have like their favorite brush? Like this is my favorite out of all. Like it's I don't think it's even good quality. It says oil paintings, and I got this when I was super little, and I always paint my paintings with this. Like I hardly use any other brush. Like this is the one. I don't know how the night sky looks, but I will start by, no wait, I should start with very light. I see this, but I don't know, like is this an aquarium? Because then it's, oh, why was this so much harder than I thought? Sorry if my voice sounds bad, but I have a cold right now, so yeah. I wanted just to say, like, when painting paintings, you shouldn't think too much. Like, I had a problem where I would think too much and overcomplicate things and think about details and rules and everything, and my paintings for a while turned out very dull and emotionless and very boring in a way, because it didn't feel like they had any personality. So what I would recommend is to just paint without thinking, because that's what I usually do. Then later on you can start thinking. But this would go for people that already have the foundations, like they know the rules and they have mastered them. So for a beginner, this would not work, and I would not recommend it either. But for someone that has been painting for a long while, like me, I would say that that could help a lot if you're feeling like your paintings aren't having the personality and the character and the feelings that you want to present. So here are the paintings so far. I feel like I'm pausing right now. Wait, I love this one, but I'm taking a break from these two. I feel like when I paint, I need a break from my painting so that it will land, because haven't been working on this for a few days, and because I was feeling like something was wrong, and now when I look at it, I feel like the yellow is like on the camera it looks nice or better than in real life, because when I look at it in real life, it looks, the stars and the moon aren't in the painting. It feels like they are outside. I don't know how to explain it in English. But this one, I love it. But I feel like the bear here is blending in too much with the tree. So I need to fix that later and continue like painting, finishing the rock down there and stuff. But now I'm trying to figure out, like here are the first two. But now I'm trying to figure out for my other two teachers. So one with ducks, one with dolphins. I don't know where to go. Kind of lost. I think now I have food for them, but I don't. I want to finish this painting very soon because I so want to give it to my Swedish teacher. Because we were talking today, or like I was in the classroom alone drawing on the whiteboard because everyone else was outside in the sun and playing volleyball, and I don't like volleyball because I always get bruises on my arms, and it hurts so much. Like it feels like someone is hitting you into your bone. Like it hurts so much. So I stayed inside and I was watching a Chinese drama, but then I looked at the whiteboard and I saw that there were pens. They're like the whiteboard pens. So I took one and started drawing ocean animals. Like I drew orca and a colossal squid and what's that called? Sperm whale and a dolphin, because I like drawing them. And then my Swedish teacher came in because usually we have Swedish lesson, and he was like, oh, and we started talking, and he's so nice. Like he said he was looking at paintings or drawings I've made before, and yeah, they're so nice. My teachers, like, very supportive. Like it took me 10 seconds, like after I said, oh, I think this is a good one, it took me 10 seconds looking at it and I hated it, so I drew a new one. So this is the vision, and I used a reference for this dolphin and a reference for the water because I couldn't really figure out how to do it. So reference, and then I made this for my biology and chemistry teacher, and it wasn't a fountain, it became a little lake. I do not know what is up with me with editing videos almost a year later, because like this was filmed in May or June. No, it was June, no, or May, end of May or beginning of June 2025, and it's February 26 right now, so it's been a while. There was a lot of things happening, but to be honest, I just forgot that I did this, and I just remembered, so yeah, a bit late, but I'm happy that I found it so I can upload it, because I did put a lot of time and effort to film this, as you can see. Like, yeah. Also, I would like to say that those teachers that I have, they were amazing. Here is a painting I started for my English teacher, and I just hate it because it's so ugly. I don't even want to continue with it, so I'm just gonna paint white all over. But I'm going to start with my biology teacher's painting, so this one. The idea behind these paintings were that I would paint their favorite animals. So my biology teacher said ducks, and my English teacher said dolphins, or that's her happy animal, and my math teacher said mammalities, and my Swedish teacher said was it falcons? Some big bird and bears, and I decided to go with bears. So here's how it's coming along. You know, it's a good sign when I'm starting to feel like I don't want to give it away. Oh, I think this will be my favorite one. And I hate it. Like, I want this painting now. I don't want to give it away. As you saw with the other two paintings that I did, I added details with acrylic pens. Actually, acrylic markers. With acrylic markers. For these paintings, I used this brand, but I have another one which I prefer more, but it's like a cheaper one. I do not remember the name, but it was a much cheaper one. I do really recommend using acrylic markers in the end of your acrylic paintings if you have a more cartoonish, cutesy art style like me. Wouldn't maybe look super good with hyperrealism and stuff, but at least with my art it goes really well. The dolphin painting, I want to use this because I'm just like I will try this some other time, but for now I just use this as reference and painting because I'm sick of this dolphin painting. Like it made me so sour, and I just want to be done with it. So I want you to see this as proof that behind every painting there is a story. Like for this painting that I ended up loving, I went through so much to get to loving it because I was so sick of this dolphin painting. It was like haunting me. Like I went from an idea to another one and it didn't work out, and then I was pondering over it for a few days while I was painting the duck painting, and I ended up just using a reference, and that's okay because I learned a lot from this reference study because it became like a study even though I gave it away. It was a study, and I learned about reflection in water, and I ended up learning this and drawing another painting with the same concept but of orcas that I do not think I have posted on my Instagram yet. But I learned that, and I also had much more fun like just using a reference, because I had like the other three I had to like draw it from my mind, and now I just had a reference to go with it, and I loved this one so much. And my teacher, she loved hers like this painting, which she took, or I gave it, but she has it now. And sure, I wish I had it, but I know she's super happy with it, and she's more happy than what I would be for keeping it. So just because it doesn't work out in the beginning or in the middle or near the end, it will probably be good in the very last if you just try and try. Sometimes you have to just start over, just like me, like just begin from the beginning and scrap that idea and put up with something new. Funny thing is, before painting these paintings, I hadn't painted for like a year. So I had a very rough start, and that's why there's a difference. Like I can see a difference in how good the paintings are for each one, because I painted in a span of less than 2 weeks, and that's 4 paintings, and I hadn't painted in like over half a year at least, like between a year or half a year. So there's a difference, And that's like proof. If you want to get good at something, like you have to put the time. Like I was painting every day for 2 weeks. Okay, so now I've finished all the paintings. So I'll show you all of them. So here we have my physics and math teacher's painting of mammal teeth. And then we have my Swedish teacher who likes bears. And my biology and chemistry teacher. And lastly, my English and religion teacher. And I think these two are my favorites. I love these. And I really don't want to give them away, but I guess I have to. Because like even if I would keep these and then paint new paintings for them, which would be very stressful because I graduate in 2 days, 3 days, I would feel the same about that painting, and even maybe more, because these are the last two I painted, and these are the best paintings of all 4, because I've gotten better and better. So I guess if I would paint another 4 paintings, those would be even better, and I would want to keep them as well. So I guess I just have to give them away, even though I really, really, really don't want to. Just that's life of being a painter, I guess.